Hello and welcome again to Redpoint's Academy. Online channels are the new frontier of brand protection. There, protection methods play a high-stakes game of cat and mouse with fraudsters who are constantly evolving their evasion methods and operate across national boundaries. Online multi-channel marketing is on the rise, as recent studies suggest that 63% of marketing budgets in 2015 were invested in online channels. Brand abusers and counterfeiters now leverage all digital channels like websites, online ads, social media, mobile apps, and others to promote fraudulent activities. Just like legitimate businesses, brand abusers now utilize marketing and promotion techniques such as paid search, advertising, social media, and SEO, in addition to deceptive practices like cybersquatting and spam. This and more steer traffic to their impersonating or fake websites and product listings, and diminish the marketing return on investment of legitimate brands. In this class, we are going to be looking into the main online channels used by counterfeiters, starting with e-commerce websites. Sometimes called rogue sites, e-commerce sites are websites set up by third parties with the intent to sell branded goods. Sometimes, the sites will use general names, but they can also use brand-specific names, like for example, cheapnike.com. In case of using a trademarked domain name, counterfeiters try to deceive people by impersonating the brand in question, acting as the official site or as an affiliated vendor. In the case of generic domains, the site might offer goods that infringe the rights of a number of different brands, acting not as an impersonator, but as an unauthorized seller or distributor. Another important channels are online marketplaces. These are websites that provide an environment in which organizations or individuals are able to trade goods, either at a set price or by auctioning. Marketplaces are distinct from the standalone e-commerce sites due to the fact that on a marketplace, multiple sellers are represented, selling different products and brands. Marketplaces can be B2B sites, on which the majority of the trade is on high volume by businesses to other businesses, B2C sites, on which the sales are primarily to individual consumers, or C2C sites, where customers can trade with each other. It's important to note that although this categorization exists, many marketplaces include elements of more than one of these different types of trade. Counterfeit has affected some of the largest marketplaces, including Amazon, for example, which had more than 400 million products listed on the site in 2016. After a string of negative news reports about counterfeits on the site, it decided to develop new brand protection processes and tools. eBay, like Amazon, has also struggled with counterfeits in recent years and has come under pressure from brands and consumers groups alike. In response, they developed new initiatives such as their Zero program to help brands control their IP on the site. Chinese marketplaces like Alibaba, AliExpress, Taobao and DHgate have also fallen victim to online counterfeiters. This issue is so big that in 2017, both Taobao and DHgate were included in a list of notorious markets by the United States. But rogue websites and online marketplaces are not the only channels counterfeiters use. Social media appears to have also become a hotbed of counterfeit activity. Social media includes websites, networks, and apps that allow the easy creation and sharing of user-generated content. It allows users to create customizable online presence like a profile page, a handle, or a username, share content in a variety of forms, including videos, photos, blog entries, and tweets, and connect with and follow other people to communicate directly with them. Nowadays, a majority of successful brands have a presence on social media, and it's easy to know why. A research from 2015 points out that 74% of consumers rely on social media to guide their purchases. But just like the previous channels we've mentioned, counterfeits have made their way to social media. Consumers often play the role of brand ambassadors, but sometimes do not realize that they are violating a brand's trademark or copyright. At the same time, Brand impersonators and counterfeiters have become adept at intercepting the social conversations and impersonating brands for their own benefit. They might generate links to unauthorized sellers to divert traffic to their URLs or promote false online coupons, discount offers, gift cards, and outlet promotions. The unauthorized use of copyrighted images, photos, or trademarked brand names or slogans deceive consumers into thinking an offer or message is legitimate. Such activity can easily interrupt a brand's attempts to develop and foster engagement with consumers. What makes counterfeits such a threat in this particular channel is the reach they have. Researchers believe that by 2020, there will be 3 billion people on some form of social media, over a third of the world's population. As the number of people using social media increases, it's imperative for businesses to make sure that their brand is being promoted in a legitimate way that would not cause any damage to their reputation. And last but not least, we have mobile apps. Mobile apps might be obtained either from official marketplaces or from a variety from other third-party websites. Apps might be free to download or might be available for purchase. In addition, on some app marketplaces, the selections of available apps will differ according to the geographical location of the user. In a study published in October 2014, the total global number of app downloads was predicted to exceed 179 billion by the end of the year, a figure that was projected to rise to almost 270 billion for 2017. This huge market presents a significant potential for the trading fake apps, which might make use of the name of a legitimate brand to build trust and generate revenue. An investigation carried out in 2013 revealed that between June and December of that year, the number of malicious Android applications that were designed to steal financial data increased by almost 400%. Furthermore, that same year, 4 individuals were prosecuted for their involvement in running the app download site AppBucket, dedicated to the distribution of counterfeit apps, which generated a profit of $700,000. As you can tell, monitoring each of the channels mentioned can be a great advantage for a brand owner to protect their online presence. I hope you enjoyed this module and remember to take the quiz. See you next time!